I'm telling you, it's COVID, okay? So I appreciate you guys having some ideas about things that need to shift, but let's just keep doing what we've done, because obviously, I mean, we may have to do more of it, but I think that's going to be the best alternative, because COVID's obviously owning success right now. Sound familiar? I bet it does. I know that I have found myself saying or believing the same thing. But let's talk about attitude for just a minute. You know, attitude is one of those things, I think a lot of people would agree that attitude drives everything. Like attitude, it all starts with attitude. But I've learned over time, I'm not so sure that's the case. We have a saying that says you can allow how you feel, your attitude, to impact the way that you act. And you can. But how you act, the behaviors that you take, the action that you take, actually defines how you feel. It's hardwired to it. Think about it. You do something you're not supposed to. Nobody else may know, but you do. And it eats at you, and it changes your attitude. It shifts who you are. It shifts that personality. You do something great, though. You do all that behavior. You get in there and practice and practice and practice. And even if you don't win, you still feel better because you're trying to gain momentum. That is so powerful. But right now there's a problem. You can do this behavior and do this action, and we're seeing so many people do so much of it. And they're wanting to get the same results in their sales or management or leadership that they've always gotten, but they're not experiencing that. And let's face it, reality, there's a pandemic. It's affecting everybody. It's affecting every company in one way or another. Perhaps the work that you're doing, it's not that it's the wrong work. It worked 6 months ago. It's not to say it won't ever work again. But take a moment and think, is your market able to receive it the way that you're taking action for it? Can the market receive the behavior that you're putting in place? Example, you're a great salesperson. You've always met people. You've always done it with charm. You've wooed them and convinced them to do business with you because that's what you're good at. But now in today's age, you can't do it the same way. It's gone. You got to figure out how to build that relationship from afar, in a different means, on the phone, in a Zoom, whatever it may be. It's not that you're doing anything wrong necessarily. You're just not shifting the techniques and strategies that are needed that your market can receive. So it's important to do some research and figure out what is working in your market and how can you shift and adjust for that. Because as you put that behavior into practice and you start learning those new skills and techniques, those skills will drive a better result than what you've experienced, and that will trigger in your mind your belief and your attitude to know that more is there for you, and it will drive ambition for you to figure out how to do more behavior and tweak that technique so that it adjusts to what your market can receive overall right now in these times. Now's not the time to keep doing what you've always done. Now's the time to figure out how do you shift to accommodate everything that's going on around you.